That he's not saying that what Epstein did is a hoax. It's a terrible, unspeakable evil. He believes that himself. When he first heard the rumor, he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. He was an FBI informant to try to take this stuff down. The president knows and has great sympathy for the women.
Venezuela flies jets over U.S. naval vessels again.
Well, I would say they're going to be in trouble. We'll let them know about that. We heard that happen, but it wasn't really over, not like they described. But I would say, General, if they do that, you have a choice of doing anything you want, okay? If they fly in a dangerous position, I would say that you can, you or your captains can make the decision as to what they want to do. All right?
Sure. Sir, how close did they get? We have one president. You said they didn't go over.
Say it.
How close did they get? You said the planes did not.
Well, I don't want to talk about that. But if they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shut down. Thank you very much, everybody. So we're going to now cover the G20.
Do you have a responsibility to do it first, to put cops on the street first, maybe to ask for the National Guard on the subways, as Kathy Hochul has done in the past?
We have a responsibility to address the struggles that New Yorkers are living through. And one thing I'll say about Donald Trump,
So I want people to understand that there are crimes that are committed not because people are criminals, but because they literally are trying to survive.
Another example in Kansas City where they had a government-run grocery store, and it's been there for years, but it's on the verge of closing because it doesn't work. They've been riddled with crime. They've dealt with just a lack of inventory. There are other examples where it just hasn't worked because, frankly, the government is not that good at being in the business of being in grocery stores. So what do you say to that example?
You know, I say to that example, as well as the examples of our own failures as city government right here in New York City, that we have to prove not only the efficacy, but the excellence of this idea.
We also are seeing a lot of discontent. You saw it. I know you've had LaMonica McIver on your program. Yeah. And so, as you've probably talked about, you know, we have Alina Habba here illegally as the U.S. attorney right now. She's using her office, my old office, to attack Democrats like LaMonica McIver, who was performing oversight. Now there's a trumped-up case against her.
And unfortunately, what I continue to see week after week is the Trump administration using the National Guard in an effort to politically intimidate or try to politically intimidate certain opponents, certain states, certain cities. It does nothing to support or further public safety.
There's a lot of federal-state coordination with law enforcement agencies there. But if you're sending the National Guard in, there is a reason why that doesn't happen unless the governor's requested and you're in an emergency. And statistically, crime in Chicago is coming down. There's no case that there's an emergency.